What's up guys, Dan here, back home here in Scottsdale, Arizona. It's absolutely beautiful, it's incredible weather, and I've got an amazing video for you guys today. Alright, so today we're going to talk about the 3 biggest reasons why people fail on Amazon FBA. Now, I've personally had experience with some of these reasons, and I'm going to go in depth like how I overcame them, and honestly, once you know them, you probably won't be victim of them, okay? And I really want as many people to know, especially, these 3 reasons, because literally, I would say they're responsible for 75% to 90% of failures on Amazon, okay? So let's get started. So the first reason why people fail on Amazon is choosing a bad product. Now, this is obvious, right? If you choose a bad product, you're not gonna make any money, you're not gonna sell. It's very obvious, it's clear. But it actually goes deeper than that. So a lot of people don't realize that when they're pulling up Jungle Scout to do product research. Now, if you don't know, what product research is basically, I've got a bunch of videos on it, basically how to find a product. So you can go ahead and watch those videos over there. So when choosing a product to sell on Amazon, obviously you want to make sure that it makes money, that it's not too competitive and stuff like that. That you're able to rank it well on the first page. Okay. Now people go on Jungle Scout and they look at the numbers, everything checks out, everything's good, and high revenue. Usually these kind of products have high revenue and low reviews. So for example, you'd see a product with like 36 reviews and an insane amount of revenue. So like, making 40,000 a month, 50,000 a month in revenue. So what happens is people see that, the numbers check out, obviously it's selling, they make sure that it's selling well, and they go ahead and put like, $2,000 into the product, maybe $1,500 into the product, okay? Product comes into Amazon, okay? And the thing is, a week later, it gets removed off Amazon, okay? Because it's restricted and they lose all their money, okay? Now this happened to me for my first product. It was actually on Amazon. It was a customs issue, but it's very similar, okay? You don't want to do a restricted product. You want to make sure that your product has no danger of being restricted or blocked by customs or blocked by Amazon. So it's actually very obvious, when you look at products that are restricted, usually it's things that are, health and beauty, like certain things. So I've seen it over and over again, or because people don't have the right mentor, or because where people, have no guidance really, they really have no way to check, or they haven't checked themselves. You can literally just Google, go Google, type in product name, FDA, for example, if it's FDA restricted, right? Because people don't know, they go ahead and invest this money into the product, and sometimes if they're lucky, they get a refund, right? I've actually seen one person on my Facebook group that had this exact problem, that she lost all her money because the products are not to be restricted, okay? It's very easy to detect if it's a restricted product, actually. First of all, you can do it yourself. The first danger indicator, I guess I would say, is if there's a lot of revenue but not a lot of reviews at all, and it's kind of a sketchy product. Maybe it has, some kind of, maybe it can hurt someone, or maybe it has some kind of chemicals in it or something like that. Maybe it's a consumable, needs some, it has some regulations on it, okay? Just use your common sense. If it's anything like that, if it's not just a simple piece of plastic, like this thing, for example, I don't know, I just found it on my table. If it's not some simple thing, then, and it has not a lot of reviews at all, and they're making a ton of money, usually these products have a lot of demand because they keep popping up and they keep getting deleted by Amazon, and they keep, popping up every couple months, then it's probably restricted. You can also go and Google type in, product name, FDA, product name, any other kind of regulatory agency in your country where you're selling, okay? You will be able to see if it's restricted or not, okay? That's a very important thing. So the best way to make sure that your product isn't restricted or, banned or anything like that is obviously to have a mentor, right? And I offer that unlimited mentorship in the Amazon Freedom course. The link is in the description below. It's closing soon. And I've personally, I've saved so many, thousands of dollars, I think, in potential restricted products that my students have sent me that they wanted to do. And I'm like, it's restricted, right? Because I know, I've been doing this long enough that I know what's restricted and what's not. It's the same products popping up over and over again on Jungle Scout because these people just kind of, they invest their money into the product comes into Amazon deletes the listing, they lose all the money, maybe they make a little bit of profit, and then they keep trying and trying. So it's stupid. Don't do that. You want to go long. Like Warren Buffett says, go long. You always want to be in it for the long game, not just trying to make a quick buck, not just trying to make easy money, okay? So that's the number 1 reason, okay? Product is restricted or banned or something like that, okay? Make sure that it's not. So to add to the number 1 reason that, choosing a bad product, obviously, another thing is if you're not doing the proper product research, okay? I've got amazing videos on this channel on how to do amazing product research, okay? So you guys can check it out. Just go on my videos there. There's a ton of videos on how to do product research, how I found my first product that made me $30,000 a month, and there's a bunch of videos like that, okay? So check it out, okay? So the ideal thing here is you want to find a product that, is consistent, that it's not seasonal, okay? You want to also make sure that the product isn't seasonal, okay? And I show that in my videos and in the course, in the Amazon Freedom course as well, how to make sure that it's not seasonal, that it's not trending, anything like that. You want to select the simple household item that is going to sell year round, and ideally, obviously, and that you can expect that it will, keep making you the same profit every single month or around the same. That way you're not gonna have much, variance in your earnings. You're not gonna, make a ton of money one month and no money one month. The second reason why people fail is not launching their product properly, okay? So a lot of people think that Amazon kind of, you can just throw up a product on there and then it will just start selling, okay? And it's a common misconception and it's not true, okay? So not only do you have to find a good product, not only do you have to create an amazing listing, all of this stuff, right? Guys, Amazon isn't easy. It is easy if you know the right process, if you've had the right mentor, and you follow the proper method of doing things, creating an amazing listing, having incredible PPC, and launching the product correctly, you will succeed. But so many people, don't have the right mentor. They don't know that they actually have to launch the product, okay? So to launch the product, what I mean by that is when you first get your product inside the Amazon warehouse, you're probably on page like 26 or something like that for your main keywords, okay? So what I mean by main keywords is the keywords that people type to find your products. You're probably on like page 26. So to rank on the first page, and I've got videos covering product launch on my channel here. To rank on the first page, you're gonna have to run giveaways. You're gonna have to get those reviews, right? So a successful product launch involves running a giveaway on Facebook review groups, which I talk about in another video. Running a Facebook giveaway, giving away your product, X amount of days, X amount of units, right? So it depends on how you give away. The more competitive your product is in your niches, the more units you're gonna have to give away. So that's one thing. Also, you're gonna have to get reviews. So many people, just don't get any reviews, don't bother getting any reviews. If you have like 0, 1, 2, or 3 reviews, you're probably not gonna sell. That's not enough social proof. And Amazon is all about social proof, okay? When people go on your listing, they're gonna wanna see other people that have already ranked it 5 stars and that have already tried it before they, obviously spend their hard-earned money. So the good thing is if you actually follow the proper method and the proper steps, to launch your product, then you will start selling. You're gonna stay there on the first page as long as you're in stock, okay? If you run out of stock, you're gonna have to relaunch your product. If you run out of stock for way too long. If you're out of stock for a couple days, it's fine. So the third reason why people fail on Amazon is choosing a product with not enough of a profit margin. This is so important, okay? Make sure, whatever marketplace that you're on, make sure that your profit margin is, and I'm gonna say it in US dollars, so for the American market, for Amazon USA, make sure that your profit margin is at the very least $6 or $7, okay? I wouldn't even go as low as $6, that's way too low, okay? Because, why is that bad? Because you're gonna have to, sell so many more units to actually make decent money, okay? Obviously, if your profit margin is lower, if it's a $6 profit margin, but you're selling like 2,000, 3,000 units a month, right? If you do the math here, 3,000 times 6, that's still a ton of money, right? That's still like $18,000 a month. So in that case, it's okay, but you wanna make sure that, your niche, if you're gonna do a low profit margin product, that there is enough demand in your niche. That's why I recommend a profit margin of at least $10 US, at least $9 US. Some profit margins of like $12, $13, $15. I've seen them. Those are ideal. Obviously, that's amazing, right? Because you only need to sell like 10. If you're selling 10 a day at a $20 profit margin, that's like $200 profit with only 10 units. That's awesome, right? And usually you get those profit margins at higher price points like $30, $40, $50 per unit. That's the price of the product. But just make sure that your product has enough of a profit margin. That way you'll have room for PPC because, with PPC, you need to have enough of a profit margin so it's worth it for you to run the ads, okay? You won't have to sell like 50 or 100 units to make decent money and it will just be worthwhile, okay? Anything with like a $2, $3, $4, $5 profit margin, just, throw that out. Don't do that product, okay? At least $7 profit margin per product, per unit. And, ideally you want a $10 profit margin. So maybe 11, 9, that's awesome, okay? So to summarize, $10 profit margin is ideal. Anything above is great. And anything above 7, at the bare minimum 7, okay? And in terms of percentage, you want between 45% and a 60% profit margin. If it's a 60% profit margin, that's awesome. I've had products with 60% profit margins and it's incredible, right? You make a ton of money because the profit margin is so high. Usually these products are above $20 per unit for people to buy, for customers to buy, and to source them, it's about like $2, okay? So that's just a quick tip for you there. And one last thing, one last reason that people fail, and this is very important, okay? People get complacent, people get too comfortable, okay? So to become successful on Amazon, to become successful in anything, you have to get out of your comfort zone. It's so important. You guys know this. If you don't know this, well, now you know. You have to get out of your comfort zone, okay? If you just started Amazon, if you're just, finding your first product, if you already invested into your first product, you already got out of your comfort zone, right? That's out of your comfort zone. Now you kind of took the risk and now, you might get the reward, right? You probably will get the reward if you follow the method and the process properly, right? Amazon is a formula. But I see so many people that, have their first product, it's a home run product, or the second product, it's a home run product, they're making a ton of money, maybe $10,000 a month, $20,000 a month, and they just go and sit on a beach or they just go and travel, okay? That's the biggest mistake, guys, okay? You can't do that, okay? You can't do that. Once you have your first product up there, you can't use all the profit that you're making to just enjoy your life, right? Yes, half of it maybe you can, you have to account for that, right? But you always wanna be searching for more products. You wanna search for other products that you can complement your first product with and build a brand, okay? And why I recommend building a brand is because that way you're gonna have it for the rest of your life. It's gonna be up there selling, and obviously Amazon is just getting started. So the people that are making the brands today are really gonna win it in the long term. They're gonna be able to travel, they're gonna be able to not worry. They're not gonna worry about, one day suddenly their product stops selling because they already have an established brand and they've actually, reinvested into their business. You wanna reinvest until it's, self-sustaining, okay? Anyway, guys, hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you guys are not familiar with any of the steps or any of the things that I've mentioned in this video, for example, product launch, product research, listings, anything like that, I've got a ton of videos on this channel, amazing videos, straight to the point that will explain to you how to do that, okay? Now, if you want a complete step-by-step guide, like everything laid out for you in a step-by-step, easy to process way, including my unlimited personal mentorship, so you'll be able to add me on my personal Facebook, get in the Amazon Freedom course. The link for that is in the description below. I've got tons of students joining every day, and I'm so excited. Actually, I just posted up one student is making $700 a day today in revenue at a 60% profit margin, okay? I just posted that up on my Instagram stories. So by the way, follow me on social media, Instagram and Snapchat. I post cool stuff on there. So anyway, the link for the course is in the description below. Check out my other videos on the channel, subscribe, like, and leave a comment. Tell me what you think, okay? Anyway, guys, hope you guys get closer to living your dreams, and I hope you guys fight for them every single day like I am for mine and like I've been fighting for mine. And trust me, guys, trust me, it pays off, okay? Look at this. Look at this, guys, okay? Your dreams pay off, okay? Everything, all the effort that you put in, everything that you do for yourself, maybe right now it's kind of hard to see. Trust me, guys, all the effort that you're doing, all the work that you're putting in, it will pay off, okay? Maybe right now you're banging your head against the wall, you're just throwing crap at the wall and seeing if it sticks. Trust me, guys, believe in yourself. One day something's gonna stick, something's gonna work, and as soon as that one thing sticks, your whole life's gonna be changed, okay? Anyway, guys, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed. See ya.